Welcome back to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War England campaign, episode the 72nd with me, Squawker. And when we left off, we had fought a very long, very difficult and very long battle in the town of Antioch. However, with the conquest of Antioch, we have successfully fulfilled our crusading vows, and we've also struck a nasty blow to the Mongols by taking out one of their big guys. Now this does leave us in a trickier position because now we basically have taken a city which we know we cannot hold, for Suboy the Wrathful is on his way to get some wrath. However, as discussed in last episode, what we are going to do is we are now going to enact a scorched earth policy against the Mongolians, because it takes ages to build shit, so why don't we just demolish it all and basically leave Mongols in a disadvantageous position. So that is the plan. We're going to be dealing with the fallout of this battle today, as well as a few bits of rebel housekeeping. So, firstly, Antioch. We pretty much took it at the end of the last episode, and it's not a bad town. There's some decent things built here and there. It's not the biggest town, but it's got some good stuff. That being said, we're gonna be abandoning the town because I can't hold it. So I'm just going to take everything except the worst unit we have available to us, and then we'll get moving. I've already merged all our troops, so what we're going to do is basically going to try and be, we're going to be a bit Mongolian or even a bit Hunnic. We're just going to move around, scrap towns about a week, but most importantly, we're going to target areas that have generals or significant characters within the Mongolian hierarchy. For if we start bopping off their characters, that should help us out. We tend to do better against captains than we do against generals. The generals, they tend to be smarter and also very good at scaring my troops off, because they've got reputations. They've got big reputations. They've got nasty reputations, whereas the captains are a lot less skilled. That being said, I'm being led by a captain because, yes, King Arthur was leading the siege, and then King Arthur died during the siege. Which means King Harry Spill is now on the throne, and we haven't a fucking clue who the heir is, because the dude doesn't have a wife, he doesn't have a kid, he isn't a ladies' man. Which is probably why, oh it wasn't him, I was going to say, it's probably why he keeps saying he gets a horn in battle, but it isn't him, it was the other dude, Mr. Roger Webb, or Francis Brown, sorry. He's got issues of his own, because I think we might have a Sicilian problem very soon. So, yeah, lots of things to do. Lots of money to spend as well, and I'm going to spend that money soon, but we're going to make a bit more by scrapping Antioch. So what we are going to do is we are going to abandon the city, and we're going to take everyone, except this one unit of merchant cavalry militia, because they're fucked. I'm basically just going to lay siege to Aleppo instantly, because Aleppo is home to another Mongolian general known as Aradai the Wrathful. Once more, he's got some good traits about him, so yeah, this should be a surefire one. We'll take Aleppo. There isn't really anything in Aleppo, but once more, if we just burn it a bit, it's going to slow down the Mongolians, man. We are now getting to a stage where I'm going to start sending out troops regularly. I do have Admiral Michel transporting some troops, however, I have kind of just got distracted, and it's like, yeah, I'll just go and burn down some Sicilian towns, but I kind of need to get rid of them because they're in the way right now. They control the Mediterranean, and, well, me and the Sicilians aren't on speaking terms right now. We're not even on, like, peaceful terms. We're on fighting terms, because there's a big Sicilian army on its way to attack me at Milan. So, yeah, we're going to have to do some housekeeping in the Mediterranean, maybe just take a few towns, just so we can at least start quashing the naval power of the enemy. But then again, I would rather just get our fleet straight to Mongolian territories, because if this scorched earth policy is to work, it needs to be one that has momentum. But I'm going to at least get my spy dropped off here, and then we'll look into other things. But Christopher Durham is on his way, so I think I'm definitely going to send Christopher's army over to tangle with Mongolians, because they are a beatable foe now. If we just keep breaking them down, they're not a force to be taken on head on, is what I've definitely learned during this campaign. We have to be clever with Mongols, because we've pretty much just gone for the head on approach with everyone. We've just kind of just walked in, stomped all over their towns, taken them over, and then, yeah, it's built me a lovely empire here, and, you know, now I've got a big buffer zone against the bloody Polish, and now, oh wait, I forgot, Poland's just going to betray me. And Sicily, yeah, we're probably going to get attacked. Now Prince Janus is probably going to walk in and just help himself to Antioch instead of a Mongolian, so we're pretty much giving Poland land now. Oh, fuck it. The Polish are at war with the Mongols now, so it'll work for us. Right, anyway. You lot. Everyone except the merchant cavalry militia, get your asses down to Aleppo and initiate the siege, please.
As you wish, sire.
And I have to admit, this army has amazing momentum. We've just had one massive siege and now we're already like, yep, we're just going to keep on fucking moving. So, good going, lads. Very good going. I am going to do a bit of recruitment in Antioch as well, just so we can keep... I mean, I'm going to recruit some very weak troops, so I'm just going to recruit a couple of troops just to keep the peace in the area, just to stop the town from basically instantly flipping over to the Mongolians. I want to try and let them siege it out.
Siege, sire.
Right, you lot prepare ladders and a ram, please. Oh, yeah, just go for ladders. How many of these guys have got ones? Yeah, do two ladders and a ram. That should be more than enough because there's only like one unit in there. It's just a unit of horse archers, so yeah. Right, good going. Right, Antioch. So, I mean, look at that. We could really build up Antioch, but instead we're just going to ruin it. Oh, there's nothing available for recruitment. Oh well, the town's fucked then. Right, well, we'll just get around to destroying the entire thing then if I can't recruit anything. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. Can't destroy that. Sorry for the loud noises, by the way. That come with the destruction. That's gone. Definitely gone. Super gone. After all that lovely destruction, you can now recruit fuck all in the town. And you're going to have to build the entire thing up. Good. Right.
Ships
Admiral
ready.
James, proceed to blockade Jerusalem. Or whatever this town
Plot
was.
that course, sire.
Except there's someone else here, I'm guessing. No, right.
Sire,
Yeah, Accra. Blockade
we
Accra.
cannot sail there.
Accra also has Bakha hanging
Struggle
around.
if you like.
And
I will take your land and women, regardless.
yeah, they've still got that thing going. What's going down at Accra, where there's like two dudes watching it? Oh well. Just keep blockading, and once in a while it's just siphoning money out of the Mongols. But yeah, now the town also makes bugger all money now, by the way. So that's even better for us. We've got these annoying merchants going around. There's Genka of the Jurgin. That's a nice name.
While we call you enemy, you and I cannot trade.
Okay, whatever. Right, anyway, yeah, we're going to take down Aleppo next turn, try and just really ruin lives for the Mongols. You're not going to make it to me, are you? He could attack me, and he probably will attack me.
Once you are my prisoner.
We'll see what happens on that. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to try and just wander around, just try and take over some random Mongolian territories, just burn them all down. So, Joffrey,
Yes, Your Highness.
next turn, get your ass down to Damascus and report on how strong it
Continuing
is.
once I have rested.
Okay, right. We are looking good. We've got 16 grand in the bank to spend. The Pope's on his way to probably murder me for some unknown reason. Hopefully he doesn't do that though. So I say we enjoy our funds. Now, first things first, we are currently building up and we are recruiting some better units in Milan just to get rid of the incoming attack from the Sicilians. Angers, you had a little bit of shit going on last turn, but yeah, Angers is doing alright now. Just recruiting some extra troops, and we are going to get moving probably in 2 turns time now. Simond, you're doing well. Actually, no, if I've got money, I want to buy a friend.
Yes, my lord.
Perkin, what's our like? Just travel carefully. I want to see. I've already.
Sire.
There's a Byzantine nearby. Go see if we can talk.
Approaching their
gonna reach him.
dignitary, sire.
Damn. Oh well, next turn we're gonna have a chat with Byzantines and see if they can just be mates with us. I just want friends. I'm so lonely. No, yeah, I'm basically ignoring the fact that I have the Venetians as my friends, but they're fucking useless. So yeah. But they're basically just one faction that isn't at war with me at this point. Who else needs some recruitment doing? Breslau, you need something building, that's for sure. Get some crop rotation up and running. Any other towns having growth issues? We may as well just, oh wait, yeah, you're sorted. Anyone having growth issues? Because now is your lucky day. I'm going to invest in some farming and trash like that. Bordeaux, are you having a growth issue? You need upgrading. Get upgraded. There we go. Right, brilliant. And Dijon, you need something doing as well, I see. Dijon's busy doing something else in a minute, but yeah, it could have some farms maybe next time. Alright, yeah, I basically spent all the money there, just upgraded Bordeaux into a citadel, but, well, it's just to stop the stagnation. And it's basically just another place in a bank should I need to recruit some mega amazing troops, and if the Spanish suddenly decide to betray me. Hopefully they don't do that. I wonder where that Spanish crusading army's got to by, but they were taking a really, really long way to the Crusades. Didn't Hungary own Budapest, or is Poland just getting really expansive right now? Poland, what are you up to? I never trust you. No, they have no quarrel with the Hungarians. Alright, that's whatever. God, there's so many Imperials creeping around as well. Right, rebels. What rebels are left for me to deal with? There's no rebels here. There are some rebels here, but they're being dealt with. I've got rebels creeping around in the mountains because they're just fun people. You know what, Stauffen, I have a job for you because I'm planning to take Innsbruck soon. You could contribute a few troops to the effort, so prepare some additional retinues and some additional English knights, please. I would like to see both of you towns just prepare troops just to assist. Nuremberg can probably also provide reinforcements to assist in this little venture as well. Like we could start producing a bombard. I want to get a bombard just blowing up the walls actually, and prepare some archer militia to no, don't do archer militia. Actually. Just prepare some spear militia to escort it. I want to see a bombard rip some castle walls up because I bet that'll be a sight to be seen, really. Right. I have a teeny bit of money left, so anyone would just want a cheap building. Magdeburg could work on jousting lists. Yeah, that's kind of cool, but maybe not. Stettin could use a shipwright, actually, which will increase our trade. The only trade we have here, though, is Russia, which isn't really a lot of trade, but at the same time, yeah, a bit more money. I'll bet you more roads, because you know what, we need roads just to make sure we're getting rapid response troops should probably. Right, not a lot left to do this turn now, I see. Toulouse, you've got something to do. Dijon, I don't really need to bother recruiting anything there. Dongola, you're about to get crapped out of the game. Yeah, I've got not a lot left to do, really. Oh, you've done a mission this turn, didn't you? Yeah, you fucked up killing an assassin, didn't you? You completely bollocked it up. You got something to do. Yeah, I want to get you into Bologna and just keep an eye on the area. Basically, just observe what's going on. Did I send a spy to? Yeah, I already sent a spy to Captain Chiappo. He's looking all right. Well, I say he's looking all right. It's going to be a bit of a tough one, but I'm sure we can take him out on the field. Why don't you get into Bologna and just keep an eye on the Imperials here for me, please?
Watching from the
Oh, well, you've already done one this turn, haven't you? Right, fine.
Leave, blasphemous Ausländer.
I'm not a blasphemous Auslander, you bitch. Right, anyway. You know what, actually? I know it's a bit of a random recruitment thing, but we could really use getting a new priest out in the field. Just because I'm noticing about the Spanish are basically just slowly taking over the College of Cardinals. So let's just get a new priest out. Make sure it's somewhere where we've got a guild of theologians rather than a fucking guild of fills. What's the level of guild in London, by the way? I know it's a good guild. Master Guild, right. Start getting a new priest there and we'll send him north. Nottingham, by the way, oh yeah, you're doing your retraining, we're sending the Gentleman's Club over. Right, once Nottingham's retrained its troops, we're gonna get reinforcements sent down here, and then we'll get everyone set with new governorships or just new tasks to do. For now though, I think it's high time we moved on to turn 117 of however many turns it takes me to win this game. Hopefully we don't run it to a time limit, which I don't think we will. We're doing fine. Now let's watch everything become not fine in the turn transition. In your own time, game. Right, the enemy saw right through my plans and know what I'm up to. Lads, get yourselves out of there, because you don't want to fight this one.
Sire, we should retreat. Yes, my lord. Breaking off the siege.
Right, so Margaret Chapman wants a new husband, by the way. The thing is, he's 55 years old, and while I do say everyone's immortal, this guy's probably hit that point where he'll become very mortal very suddenly, so it's a no. I don't seem to be getting a lot of good marriage candidates, do I? By the way, Antioch wants a thieves guild, and it's not getting one, and Antioch is also rioting. I don't really care. Right, anyway, Captain Morris, yeah, your plans did hit a bit of upset there, unfortunately. I could just say, why don't you go and attack the Egyptians? And while I'm not advocating you attack the Egyptians, I do want to get you down to Damascus, but we may need to take an extended route, or at least go into hiding for a turn or two. Go creep over there. Maybe the Mongolians will forget that we exist, but he's going to forget we exist. And take your lands and women. Regardless, I need to come up with new phrases for these losers, right? But yeah, I'm just going to take up the long way around. I wonder how Egypt's doing over here. They're probably doing crap. Yeah, this is a desert. They've got fucking wooden walls, so yeah, but they're not doing well. Above where the wallet says I'm losing a bit, but I'm still doing quite well, and I failed to blockade Durazo. Where the hell is Durazo? Oh yeah, it's that town I didn't care about. Right, faction analysis, by the way. Edward de Raffle is feeling quite respected. However, Francis of West Derby wants something to do. Simon Baker has also become more chivalrous. Edmund Powell has also got his hand on a monk. And Tobury of Westbury has also got his hand on a fool, which increases his morale on the battlefield. Right, Francis, where are you? I'll give you something to do. You are currently in Frankfurt, right? His loyalty isn't really doing too well, so I really should be keeping an eye on that. I have a job for you, Francis, actually. Get your ass down to Bern. You're going to lead the attack on Innsbruck. There you go. That's going to be a fun challenge for you. So get your bottom down there,
with honor,
and you're going to have a lot of fun there. Except you're abandoning Frankfurt makes the town really grumpy. So get working on some better food provision there, so we don't have that issue going on. Construction report, by the way. Nottingham has completed its upgrade into a citadel. Oslo has also now become a fortress. Reims has a church, and Dijon has a great market. So Nottingham, is there something fun you want to work on? Not really, but get the better roads. We could always use better roads. It's like the theme of this weekend. Rams, you've just constructed a church. I could get that upgraded to an abbey right away. And to be honest, that seems like a good idea just because the public order still needs working on. Then again, things... Ooh, a coaching house. That also sounds really good. That's going to give us more public order as well. That being said, if we were to jump onto a growth build policy, we'd pretty much be back up there with the public order chain anyway. But a great market is always great for increasing our monetary income as well, so let's get that done. Oslo, there's not a lot for you to do really, but let's start getting some roads up, because this town has definitely felt some neglect, unfortunately. And Dijon, your market's looking great, so start working also crop rotation because of you're having some population problems. Alright, good, that's some nice bits of construction sorted out, and we'll try and maybe procure some more buildings very soon. Recruitment report, by the way. Milan has recruited some heavy build militia and 2 arquebusiers. Angers, some longbows and levy spears. Staufen, some yeomen and some dismounted English knights. Toulouse, some levy spears and longbows. Bern, some mailed knights and catapults. Nuremberg, a bombard and 2 spear militia. And London, a new priest. So, first, new priest. This is Hugh of Glastonbury. He's doing okay for now. And hopefully we can get him in the College of Cardinals, because that's really what I wanted to do. And I could also just hire some Welsh spearmen, because, hey, why not? But
I'm loath to leave dry land, sir.
Yeah, whatever. Just get on that bloody boat. Right, anyway. You take your troops and get your ass on that boat as well. I did not mean to give Nottingham no garrison, by the way, but, oh well, it's not going to die. Anyway, another dude will rock up there imminently. I didn't see who became the new faction heir by when. I don't think the game even told us. I hope we have an heir, otherwise I don't want to We're not going to play Russian roulette to decide who becomes the next king, because that's not going to work out well for us. There's nothing really I want to do in Nottingham, actually. I don't really want to do any recruitment here at the minute. Mainly because the front line's here. It isn't here now. But either way, if you could just get the lads transported down to Bruges, we'll get moving on that front. And also, Captain Simon, if you get your ass down there, and we're not going to squeeze everyone in. Well, alright, before you move them, merge them. There we go. I didn't lose anything. Well, oh, fuck, they've got experience. So. Right, get those in there. Get those in there. Get anyone who basically needs retraining in the city. Is the best advice I'm going to give you. We can fit pretty much all but one dude in here. So, sorry, Spear Militia. You're going to lose out for now. But you'll be coming back because you'll be garrisoning the town. Alright, this last turn to do some essential retraining. We'll leave those levy spears. I meant they were just to upgrade. No, they were just... Nah, bugger it, right. We'll deal with that later. For now, just get those lads re-recruited, or maybe I could just do a bit more merging. There we go, I hit the M key, I don't think anything happened, right. Just get some emergency re-recruiting done, and then we're moving out next turn, because I need to get rid of Christoffel, because at this rate he's just going to die of old age. Except he won't, and then I want to get Marseille taken before the town starts getting cocky. Okay, looking good. By the way, that massive Imperial army's moving, and it's heading my way. Well, it was going to move my way. So, yeah, once more, Captain Laurent, it's a big militia army. I really could use some cavalry support against that army, because, well, his cavalry is quite good, except I don't really have cavalry. But I do have cannons, so get another bombard set up, and... Yeah, I guess this is a big English week, because we just don't get any good militia cavalry, and the only militia cavalry we can get access to are merchant cavalry militia, and to be honest, they're just quite poor. They were okay in the Battle of Alexandria, but they're very hard to acquire. Staufen, start working on our Baron stables, because we need to increase our cavalry recruitment options. Let's start recruiting some mailed knights. Nuremberg, yeah. Oh wait, no, don't recruit them, because I need this money actually for recruiting more troops in Nuremberg. Look, Nuremberg, there's not really a lot I can do for you, but I'm going to get you some more archer militia, because hey, it's better than nothing. 2 cannons, a catapult, and 2 bloody bombards. It's going to be like fucking thunderclaps over there. And because you know what, because I can see it coming, I can rustle up some troops, not from Breslau, because the Polish are on their way again. That is definitely an attack this time. So what? I don't have a spine yet. Well, I do have one in Vienna. You, John Burstier, because you got kicked out. Get your ass up here. I want to know what's going on with Waldislau of Szekzgring.
Watching from the shadows.
Right. What do we know about him so far?
Not here to negotiate the truce.
I was hoping this guy might be the king by the way, because he had a very nice helmet, but this is just Schwalimer of Jansborg. Either way, noticeably chunky Polish force on its way over. So let's get ready for a potential rumble. So John, I hope your troops are still in good shape, because you're gonna have a fight soon. Let them come to us first, because I want to know what their composition is before I make my move. But yeah, he's definitely on our way. But that means it makes Innsbruck a little bit more vulnerable, at least. I suppose it makes their other towns a bit more vulnerable. By the way, Pope, what the hell are you up to? I don't know if you're having a holiday or something, but it's kind of getting concerning that you're holidaying in my lands with, you know, your troops.
Sorry. I must.
Oh, by the way, the Pope has a son now. He's called Ugo Petri. Well done.
Sorry.
He's got a lot of merc. Well, he's got a merc. He's got some Pavisa crossbows. Right, let him pass for now. But I've got my eye on him. I really do, and I don't know where that Sicilian army went. By the way,
Where to,
Philip,
sire?
go this way. Do some observations. I want to know where the Sicilians are moving.
With discretion, sire.
I don't like it when armies just suddenly disappear. Oh, wait, we're just heading back. They're heading back to their own lands, right? That's fine. Try and infiltrate.
Can't spy there, sire.
You can spy on Venice. Oh wait, I guess you can't spy on Venice because there's a loser in the way. Well, maybe we can get past him if you spy on him first.
With discretion, my lord.
Just thinking there's a pillar on that fence, by the way. Right, so that's some dudes. Right, cool. I didn't really want to spy on him, but I just wanted to
Sire,
try and get past him to get to Venice, but it looks like it ain't happening. You,
need someone removed, sir.
I want someone removed. How about we get rid of that Imperial spy?
Name thy target.
You're not going to do it very well, are you? How about we just kill a random
You have a
princess?
target in
Well,
mind,
that's
my
really,
king.
really shit. Why don't we kill the
Name
Pope?
thy target.
Why would I want to kill the Pope, who is mine? By the way, our Pope isn't very good at commanding or authoritarianism. I just want him to do something
You have
useful.
a target in mind.
I'd say
my
kill a
king.
papal assassin, but that's probably going to make us look bad. Kill an Imperial
Name
priest.
thy target,
Stop him from
sire.
becoming a cardinal.
You have a target in mind, my king.
This assassin really needs to up his game and his skills. He's just not good at anything. Right, kill a captain. You need to practice.
Name thy
50%
target,
chance.
sire.
My god, this assassin.
Today is a particularly good day to die.
It's a good day for you to die, because I know you're going to get yourself killed. So let's just get it over and done with. He's going to get smashed by the door, by the way. Oh. No. They actually put a door wedge in to stop that from happening. Well done, you just murdered a dude. And it actually gave us a trait increase for Charles Russell. That's good. That might mean he's going to start getting better at his job, because so far he's been quite poor at it. Genoa, by the way, you're going to be the one who's going to deal with the rebels hanging around there.
me, you coward!
I can't remember what that unit was, but yeah, I think it was just 2 peasants, 2 crossbows. So what have you got? We've got King Harry. You, and you. Get your asses up there and deal with it. Pope, I am trusting you to not randomly siege Genoa, because you'd think it'd be a laugh, by the way. If you do so, I will fucking conquer you. Right, looking good. Simon, why don't we just papal? Oh, that's a papal diplomat. I was going to say, maybe we should just suddenly negotiate a truce with the Sicilians to stop bothering me, but it looks like that isn't going to happen. Right. Admiral Michel, I want you just to park up here, by the way, quickly. And yeah, that's a nice little Sicilian city. It's a very small Sicilian city. It's actually a very conquerable Sicilian city. Get the agent in quickly. 88% chance. He needs to practice.
Leaving the ship, watching from the shadows, sire.
I think we need to start increasing the number of guards we have hanging around gates, so it's not just one easily fooled person. Anyway, Cagliari, it'd be an absolute walkover to take the town, and it is a castle as well, which means that's good. And I definitely have enough artillery just to take it in one turn. Now, I think I will take Cagliari, and I will most likely take Sicily as well. That being said, that'll bring me into conflict with Naples. We need to defend in Naples. But that being said, I'm not too keen on taking over Tripoli and Carthage, or Tunis, on the basis that I am 100% sure the Mongolians have got their eyes on that town now. And we've seen their troops going over there. They've been going over a few turns now, so they're probably not too far from Tripoli now. So attacking these two towns is probably going to bring us into conflict with the Mongolians earlier than want to. But taking Cagliari gives us access to Mediterranean trade routes and more control of the Mediterranean. Which is, you know, essential for me getting, because this is my main part of getting troops moving to the Holy Land. So I want to do it with minimal interference from the Sicilians, who have unfortunately decided to go to war with us. Remember, I didn't start this war. So you know what, maybe doing this will force them to sue for peace. Arthur, get your lads off the boats. Make this a quick trip, and then we'll keep moving.
Taking the troops ashore, sir.
But all's fair in love and war. Sicily started to fight with me, so therefore I'm just gonna take this town. Honestly, I'll just take Sicilian towns until the Pope says I'm not allowed to anymore. And then he'll just take one of my towns as punishment. I know what your game is. Oh,
noble sire.
Look at that! I don't even need to use the catapults as well. The gates are open. What a lovely spire! Right, in we go, lads. That being said, Captain Giovanni will be joining us in this battle, but he's bringing 2 units of peasant archers and a unit of peasants. He's going to be on the other side of the city to us, by the way, so we won't be able to intercept his reinforcements, so it's probably going to be a good idea for us just to basically rush the centre of the castle. It should be a 2-tiered one, though, but if we rush the centre of the castle, we should be fine. So, with that being said, let's just get on with this one. It's going to be a pretty quick siege. Strength is 5-1. I outnumber the enemy by just under 2,000 men. So walk over, do it, and the more times I say walk over, by the way, that's like another 200 of my own men that's going to die needlessly. Walk over.
Honor and glory await England. Stand firm. Kill your man when he comes at you, and put your faith in God.
That's pretty much all that really needs to be said on this one, right? Let's get moving.
Units, await my
By the way, these are what mailed knights look like with heavy mailed armour, by the way. They look quite good, actually. Still mailed, but as you can tell, they are wearing a higher calibre of mail now. That being said, we don't have a full helms anymore, but, well, I guess we have to make sacrifices in some departments. However, we don't wear full helms anyway, so I'm talking out my bottom again. Right, anyway. Welcome to Cagliari, a lovely Sicilian castle defending a lovely Sicilian island, which I'm going to help myself to for control of the seas. Yeah, really not a lot to say. It looks like a straight shot to the plaza from our current starting position. That being said, reinforcements are expected to come, and they should. I was going to say they should be coming from here. However, I think they may potentially come from here, so I'm going to split my army in 2. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the infantry just basically walk in, because there is basically no good units looking after the city. So, my feudal knights, they should be more than capable of just walking in and taking the city. In fact, and we don't even need to send all of them in. We could send 2 of them in and they should get the job done just fine. So we're going to send 2 of them in. They may have a few losses, but they should be replaceable at this castle. So 2 units of knights will go in and take the city. On this side, where I project reinforcements will come, we're going to have our longbowmen prepared with stakes. And we'll also have 2 additional units of feudal knights prepared to take them down. Actually, no, we don't even need to use these extra feudal knights. I'm going to keep these feudal knights as spares, just in case taking the town's a little more difficult than I am predicting. We'll also have a knight here. We'll have Arthur here as well. And they'll basically go out and rush the enemy cavalry. And we'll also have 2 units of spears to help tackle the peasants. And that's really all we need to bring. I have basically brought a sledgehammer to crush this little city, like this teeny weeny city, that really could have used one of those little tappy foam hammers. But this is a strategy I'm going with, and I'm going to stick with it because, yeah. 1 unit of longbowmen did not fully make it to this area, by the way. So longbows, let's just redeploy once more. Get your stakes out, and then now, yeah. Oh, wait, sorry, those 5 units of longbowmen, because my UI is never tidy. Right, all of you, there we go. Now you can get your stakes out. There we go. Right, brilliant. Okay, artillery. they don't need to be in this one. It'd be overkill to use artillery when the gates are open. So artillery, you can just chill out at the beach. As can basically the spare spears and the billmen. Actually, you know what? I have another idea. Just in case the enemy reinforcements come from here, because my geography is awful. Spears, you go here. Artillery, you may fire at will, and just basically kill any reinforcements that head your way, if they happen to come from that direction. Billman, you go here, and there you go. I've got 3 armies, 1 to take down the reinforcements, well, 2 to take down the reinforcements, and 1 just to walk into the city and take it. Right, let's just make this one nice and quick.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
And they show me a picture of a gate. Okay, reinforcements are coming that way, so that was the way I'd round them, because I didn't really want to have the artillery do all the work. Right, the enemy is controlling some of the towers, but because the gates are open, I think they're already in retreat. So, lads, you lot just get in there, take the castle. Longbows, you know what you're doing, just no skirmishing, fire at will. That being said, knights, get your asses in gear. Let's just make this one nice and quick. In fact, archers hold fire. You lot, just take down those peasant archers now. Just literally just do it in one go. Like, they're just peasant archers. They'll die so easily, and my archers just refuse to listen. Archers, cease fire, please. You've just killed one of my own dudes. Well done. Right, that's those peasant archers gone. Keep pushing through. Just keep taking out everything you can. There we go. Take down these stupid Sardinian or Corsican farmers.
Steadfast, victory will be ours.
There we go. Right, General, keep the momentum up, or make your focus anything that's retreating. No one is...
The enemy are badly bloodied. Behold how our cowardly foe...
Yeah, we're taking out so fast we can't keep up in terms of notifications, by the way. Right, all units, just focus on that one, and then we can call that one a done deal. Well done, Sicily. You are just getting absolutely crumped here. Right, how are we doing over here? Yeah, we're making our way into the city. The enemy is just not really interested in defending their town, so... Yeah, pretty much just got this one, but yeah, reinforcements absolutely crushed there. Yeah, that's a lot of dead dudes there. That was half of the total enemy force taken out, by the way. Or just under half of the total enemy force. Right, I don't think there's been a lot left to be said about this siege, so I'm just going to fast forward this one, because there is very little we need to worry about.
The Lord is with us today. We've captured the enemy's walls.
We have, haven't we? In fact, we're just going to make our way into the main citadel, so I'll see you when we're in there. Okay, so in we go. Just making our way in casually just to take over this town. Now, these guys must be dumbfounded and thinking that their gate should only open for them. But little did they know, one of their clumsy trade carts got jammed in the gate, and therefore it is now open infinitely, so I can just walk into it. Fuck you, you stupid trade cart that cost me that match of Age of Empires the other night, right? Go for it, lads. It's a very simple job. They may get some of you killed through luck. In fact, I did lose a few men just through the tower defences. That's probably the most men I'm going to lose there. I think here now it should just be a done deal. The enemy may try and fight quite tenaciously. They may try and make a stand because they are using sergeant spears. So they are probably going to be somewhat slightly better trained than your average levy spear. But that doesn't really change the situation. They're in a poor position. They're outnumbered, outgunned, outflanked, barely. I could outflank them now, actually. Lads, go and outflank them, because then that just makes their situation even more terrible. But yeah, but they're pretty much just about ready to turn the keys to the castle over to me, and then I can move into a very lovely castle. I mean, seriously, this is a very nicely built castle, and I will take good care of it. I mean, seriously, it's like bloody good multi-layered siege. I mean, if there was an actual proper garrison here, this would have been a very fun siege to do, but unfortunately there isn't an actual proper garrison here. Just left some random spearmen, and just basically, I guess it's just intended just to make money off this island, except now I've moved in, and it's going to be a military operations base for me against the Mongols. So lads, just finish the job, and then once we're done, we can just move in and say, hey, I have a new military operations centre to use against the Mongolians. In fact, there we go, that's just about it. Lads, just moving on the plaza and just finish it now. There is so little you need to do now. Just get in there and just finish the fight. That's all you need to do. It's such a underwhelming fight. I have very little commentary, unfortunately, but Yeah, this is the main battle of today, by the way. Well, there might be another battle. Let's try and rustle up another battle for this episode because
The battle is very much in our favour. Good tidings. The enemy general lies
you didn't
dead.
need to punch him in the face with your shield.
Cur to hell.
He wasn't really a base cur. He was just a guy who was in my way. Either way, now I feel like the waters are safer for
lost
me
half their men.
because I control the waters now. Be able to recruit some ships here. We can just make our merry way onto the next town because we're not
By
stopping
St.
here.
George,
By the way,
our
we're
men have
moving.
taken control of the castle.
All right, are we done here?
We await your command.
Okay, we're done here. Or
This is a
yeah,
clear
we're done.
victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valour.
Nice XP badge you got there, by the way, lads. Very good job. Right, done deal. Nothing to say there. We lost 14 men. Fucking hell, we did awful. Right, move on. Oh, give them the option to ransom. Let's see if they can afford 154 bloody florins.
Yes, you know that.
Wow, that is absolutely pathetic.
Glory, honour, victory. God
Good job.
be praised.
Occupy the settlement
He
and
has
prepare for
granted
further
us
orders.
Victory.
Relations with the Sicilians got worse, by the way, wouldn't you know it? Right, not too bad of a town. It's making money. Not a lot going on for it though, and I'm out of money really, so I can't really do a lot. I could get a gunsmith installed though, that'd be probably a good idea. It's not even really worth doing a unit merger. I will do a unit merger anyway, there we go, right. I've made one of my units slightly stronger. I can't retrain them because I haven't got any units available for retraining. And this place could actually just be upgraded to a citadel straight up next turn. And I think I'm going to do that because a citadel here means, well, one, I can strike any Sicilian town I want now, and I could just invade Spain if I wanted to, which I don't want to do because I like the Spanish. But yeah, it's just going to be such a very strong position. But yeah, I guess we need a turn to wait for recruitment to become a thing. So I'm not going to spend any money on Cagliari at the minute. In fact, I want to leave as soon as possible. So start recruiting some mailed knights. They can take over as garrison next turn. We're going to leave next turn. And I might stomp over to Sicily. That being said, you get back on the boat. And await further orders. Right, I have 500 florins left, but I'm not really going to do any more spending. But you get on board with the navy and get your booty moving towards the Middle East, because I think that's going to be where I want you next. It's going to take you some time, but as you can see, I am starting to clear up the seas. Might actually go and take Naples if it's a safe opportunity. I'm only going to take easy Sicilian towns. I'm not committing to like breaking their strongholds or anything, because the Sicilians are probably a medium strength faction. They're probably on the same level as Hungary or the Byzantines at this stage in the game. They're doing okay, but they're not really at the top like me, Poland. They're probably above like crapped out factions like the Egyptians and the HRE, and they're nowhere near the absolute juggernaut that is the Mongolians. So I think we're doing alright. You get your eyes on Gaza, but I want to know what's going on over there. What we do know is there's bloody loads of troops in the area. How well is Gaza's garrison, by the way? It's really small. See, this is why I want to take random Mongolian cities, because the garrisons are pathetic. You can't do any recruitment, by the way, which is a shame, so you're just going to have to stay there and rot. But once more, I'm just going to invest in no money whatsoever.
Yes,
Perkin, I'm guessing that lovely
Yes,
Byzantine
sire.
chap keeps wandering off. How very rude of him. Could just talk to a random Turkish dude if you want, or a Hungarian. Oh, that's a merchant. Talk to a Turkish dude.
Approaching their dignitary, sire.
Let's just do a random map trade just to be nice to them.
There is something you wish to speak of?
Would you like my map information, because I'm very nice and I want to just do things for you?
A well-considered offer, Sadiq. I accept.
I'm not called Sadiq, by the way. Can we now be allies?
We are most willing to hear you out further.
Good. Be my ally. I only want an alliance because then they can attack them. Mongols. Oh, how about I... Or, what about other things? What would it take to get me to bribe you into attacking the Mongolians? Right. I'm going to offer a tribute. I will fund you 2,500 denarii for a few turns. Does that sound quite cool? Not 25,999 denarii, by the way, that's stupid. 10 turns. Oh, God. Oh, wait, that's just... Oh, yeah, I'm out of money. What, 500 florins for like 10 turns? That's like fucking pathetic, isn't it? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Wait until we have more money, Perkin.
Bring words with meaning. Farewell.
I do bring words with meaning. All my words have meanings, for every word has a meaning. There is no such thing as a meaningless word. Okay, good. Not a lot left for us to do, really, this episode. But I guess we could just do another turn. Or at least we could just go to the next turn. Oh, there's a rebel battle we can do. Yay! That's not really going to suck up the last 15 minutes of this episode, but... Yeah, let's just take out some rebels, and I think, yeah, we should be in a position where we can go to the next turn, so we'll observe what the enemy does, see if there's any fun. You know what, this guy's probably going to attack me.
Waste words with the enemy.
Yeah, whatever. I wonder if this guy actually will attack, by the way, upon reaching Nuremberg. How close are
I'll not face the might of the Reich.
He might make it to Nuremberg, he might not. I think it's going to be very close, right? Anyway, go and get rid of Captain Bernard.
Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy.
You're just killing the enemy, you don't need to crush them. Yeah, some of these guys get too high off the killing, and now it's going to be a forest battle.
Nothing can stop us, sire.
Yeah, I know, apart from the forest.
We shall slaughter them, my lord.
Because forest battles are bloody fun. Very fun. Supremely fun, in fact. Alright, make it quick, Morcar. You actually have exactly double the men. You have more command stars than him. It should be very easy. Make it quick, please. What does Captain Bernard have again, by the way? Spear Militia and Sergeant Spearman. Yeah. Archer Militia, you could just go ham on this one.
Show no mercy! Kill them all!
There's nothing that offends my sight more than those sway-backed, leprous, pox-riddled children of she-wolves over there. I cannot begin to recount how my stomach burns with anger at them. These rebellious knaves and villains are not fit to breathe the same air as we honest Englishmen. They must all die before dawn comes again. This is a mercy, because they richly deserve the gallows for turning against their betters. And so I say this to the enemy general. Are you looking at my bird? Are you? Huh? Come here and say that, you Nancy.
Okay, let's just do it then. Because apparently one of them looked at his bird wrong. I guess they've got Bilodi in their army, right. By the way, this is a lovely house. It's just a shame it's right in the way. We can't use it as our defensive backdrop, because it actually is a very nice house. That's a very nice church over there. I thought we were going to be in a forest, instead we're on a hill. And again, there's the river over there, so we got one part of the map accurate at least, right. Morcar, you're here. Spears, you're here. Archers, you're right in front of them. Don't bother with firearms, just go for kill shots. Town Militia, you're just behind. And I'll have a little job for you. Right, let's just get this one over and done with. Right. Archers, you see this lovely hill we have to use for our defensive position? Let's go and take advantage of it. Spears, you'll be defending. You lot, I want you to move up just behind, and I'm going to use you for some flank work. You get over there. And I'm not going to use a general too much in this battle because naturally they're spearmen, and spears and cavalry don't mix very well, or at least spears think they mix very well with cavalry, but cavalry don't really enjoy that too much. But you should get the picture. I love your little pointy hats, by the way, my dudes. They're very nice. Anyway, it's just going to be a very simple battle. It's just going to be a 1-2 maneuver. That being said, the enemy just doesn't give a shit about my tactics and is just going to come over and say hello. So, lads, make your defensive position here. Town Militia, I have a little job for you. Go this way. You're going to be the flank unit today instead of the cavalry. So I hope you're up for it, because you guys are actually going to get to be useful for once with your literally super duper pathetic spears. I mean, they look kind of the same, but at the same time, these spears look slightly more pathetic than these spears. I think it's because they're quite short, so therefore they're terrible. It's like a discount harpoon. Alright, archers have open fire by the way, but getting a few kills, it's not really the best angle for them to shoot on, unfortunately. But once more, like we've seen in like the last few videos where we were kind of comparing a few of the different ranged things, archers are quite superior when it comes to just getting the kills. Right, spears, get your bums moving forward. Archers, skirmish away because the enemy is in a bit of a mood now. Town militia, get yourselves on the flank and get yourselves in there. Your superior armour should make this an easy battle for you. So, yeah, I say that. Town militia are weaker than them, but because they do have a better armour, it really should be a situation where they should be absolutely fine. So as you can see, I've got the town militia just surrounding the enemy now. So that's already doing a lot of harm to the enemy because basically they've just realised they've walked into a trap. Cavalry, I think one nice little impactful charge is just going to be enough to tip the scales over the edge. So just get it done, please.
The enemy army
Boom, done.
Kill them and run them down.
Get those lovely little XP chevrons that we all worship so much. Oh dear, I think I had a bit of a stomach ache. Let's have a lie down. Alright men, just finish the job now. Some of them are going a little bit panicky, but they're actually going to try and fight back, and they decided that was a very good idea, and I'm just going to leave. Oh well, that's fine by me, right? Just finish them off, lads. Actually, we're finishing them off very quickly. Like, this is disturbingly fast. This was a bit of a slaughter we did there, and that only ate about 5 minutes by the way of the episode. So, yay! Nah, we're going to go to the next turn because there isn't really anything left for us to do here. So yeah, we're going to go to the next turn at the end of this battle and we'll see what occurs then. But for now, let's just get that last little dude there. By the way, Morcar, is that a lovely new chevron I see next to your portrait? I do believe it is. I didn't recall him having any chevrons at the beginning of the battle, so I'm possibly right. I'm probably wrong. By the way, lovely house on Spore. You had to grind for that view, you know, that is like the house you build in Minecraft, so it's kind of like my house I built in Minecraft, actually.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
I fucking love Minecraft. I need to play Minecraft more. Maybe I'd do a series on the channel, but I can't be bothered at the same time. I don't know, I love Minecraft, but I don't play it for, like, long stints. Anyway, we're getting distracted, right? We won the battle, hooray, we lost 22 men, brilliant, right. By the way, if you don't know how to dissimulate, you can't reign. And that's your homework for this week, kids. Find out what a word is. I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you the answers. Right, Morcar, back to Dijon.
Spring a deadly trap, sire.
Yeah, but we're not springing traps. You haven't got anyone to trap but the local highwaymen now. Right, anyway, you get moving with that. Anyone need merging? Boom, they're merged. Nah, there wasn't even anyone who needed merging, so I basically just hit the M key for no reason. Yeah, I am pretty much sure we are at the end of this turn. I do have 500 florins left to spend. That being said, I don't think there really is anywhere where we could spend them. I might be able to spend a couple in Genoa. No, I can't spend a couple in Genoa. Nuremberg, you're doing fine for recruitment. Breslau.
Something interesting to bring to the table, perhaps.
I don't have anything to bring to the table today. Breslau, how about you recruit a catapult? Actually, that's a good idea. Just for dealing with these polos. Yes. By the way, I am aware there is a Russian naval fleet chunging around. I think it's literally just to pick that dude up and take him home, though. By the way, you merge your navy up if you can and head back to Stettin for retraining, rebuilding, and it's just your general garrisoning post. The Polish navy will be sneaking around somewhere, but there's nowhere for them to dock and rebuild, so we'll see them again soon. And Admiral Garrett, you're moving next turn, so we'll look forward to that. But for now, let's just move on to the next turn and observe the world around us.
Leaving the army, sire.
There was a battle we had to fight that I forgot about. Right. Yeah, let's finish this one off with one last siege then. So, Kitbuka Varafel, who we had a humiliating defeat against, well let's not even brush it over, is here to kill me. So, let's get on with it. He's bringing a lot of rams, he's bringing a ladder and a siege tower as well. So, it's going to be our usual defensive strategy. We'll try and burn down anything that tries to get on the walls, and then basically put as many arrows as possible in the general as we can, because it's a highly likely defeat for us. It's 1-2 in his favour, even though we do outnumber him. But he's a 10-star commander, and this is Captain Simon. So, yeah. But if we could get rid of Kitbuka, then all is not lost, in the long run at least. So, yeah, let's say, oh no, we're about to lose our last holding, despite the fact we've been taking over some more recently. Get it done, men. Get it done.
The troops are assembled.
The battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
You don't bloody say, right.
Units, await my orders.
By the way, it's raining in a desert. How nice is that, right? Men, to the plaza, let's prepare ourselves. Yeah, we didn't really get to a point where we could upgrade this into a double-tiered one, which might have worked better for us. So, yeah, it's a single-tiered castle, so, yeah. However, the enemy has gone for a very, well, it's the usual Mongolian strategy, basically. Let's not gloss it over. Which is, they kind of basically just go for the gate. But they will try and take a wall if they can. But, yeah, I know it's raining, so we'll do what we can. Peasant archers are guarding the walls here. I'd put them in this lovely little nook and cranny here, but the game says I'm not allowed to. Because bullshit. But still, we'll get some towers switched on, make sure we're hitting anything that's trying to climb the walls, get rid of these bits of infantry, and then we can make our main focus the enemy bodyguard, who is actually very close to the front of the enemy army. So, longbowmen, you are to take the gate. You are the gate guardians, except the game says you can't be gate guardians because of reasons. The reason being, this game is crap. So lads, your first order will be to take the gate. There's only one gate in this city. I was going to say I might sneak my cavalry out for a sneaky charge on the flanks, but that's not on the books today. Because yeah, there are no other gates. There's only one way in and one way out of this castle, so yeah, that complicates the issue slightly. Why does no one want to move around in this city, by the way? Why does no one ever wants to go anywhere in my towns, do they, right? So, cavalry, you will defend from the plaza. I will direct you as I see fit. Same will apply to the Hobilars. I'm going to get the knights group together because it's kind of just a unit in a bit, and then the Hobilars will act independently. Fucking hell, I'm having a harder time than usual of getting troops organised. And then, last but not least, the main holding point is going to be the gate. The enemy hasn't brought any artillery, at least, to basically just destroy every wall that ever existed with. So, let's get ourselves just set up here. Let's get ourselves set up here. Let's get ourselves set up here. I swear to God, sometimes this game just does not want to know. Right, fine, lads, just get... Oh my jeez, fucking Christ, right. Lads, just get yourselves just stood around here and I'll organise you at the beginning of the battle. Get the Great Cross stood here, by the way. It's a very bad counter-cavalry unit, but it's a morale boost, and we're going to need all the morale we need at the gate. Right, lads, we're going to have to do some quick movements here, because the enemy's already on their way, and you lot were too lazy to get yourselves into proper positions. So, get everyone moving around. Longbows, get your bums up to the main castle. Right. Peasant archers, take down the siege tower. You lot, yeah, just get those guys weakened. I don't really have any infantry to look after the walls, unfortunately, so you lot are just going to have to do what you can. Tell you what, just go for straight up kill shots against those guys as well. Don't skirmish, just keep them slowed down for a little bit. Longbows, once you are in position, you are going to have the main objective of killing the bodyguard. He's right there. In fact, I don't even know where that guy's going. And it's raining. You know, it's raining so hard. You know what? Just bugger it. Let's not waste all our time just burning down the siege tower. Let's just waste all our time killing the bodyguard, right?
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
Archers, focus your fire on the bodyguard. You kill him before he even gets in the city. My job gets so much easier. Because, yeah, that thing's just bouncing off a fucking impossible angle. But, look, if we could just get that general killed, we'll have... Well, we won't have won. We'll but we'll be in a much better position. So just getting some guys just shooting their arrows around here, there, and everywhere. All archers use fire, by the way. I know I just told some of you to not bother with fire. That being said, these guys have just come to say hello, so hello. So yeah, that's one unit disrupted, unfortunately. I'm using some crap tactics there, but look, it's going to take that infantry a while to get up that tower, so we should be fine. Let everyone else just focus their fire on bringing down that general, because he is the key unit to kill.
The enemy are battering down our gates.
We know they're battering down our gates. We're ready for them, don't worry. Right, come on, archers. I just need one good shot in the bodyguard, and then we've then have completed my objective.
Foe has reached our walls with their siege tower. We must repel them.
Lumbermen, you are trying, by the way, aren't you? Oh, right, half of you decided to not even bother making it over here, so that's why. Oh, yeah, I was wondering why there was so few on the gate. I guess it's because half of you just don't even bother with orders anymore. I guess it's just not really a cool thing to follow anymore. Right, archers, come on, get those arrows out, or just stand around and just do fuck all.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Yeah, it turns out my archers are just very good at doing fuck all at the end of the day. Archers, get your asses in gear, move that way, and try and bring down that general, because you know you are costing me the battle here right now. This wouldn't have been a thing, by the way, if I was just allowed to put my archers here initially, but in the deployment phase, but apparently I wasn't allowed. Right, anyway, everything's pouring in the city as per usual. All units, close the trap, slam down on that bodyguard and get him killed. Right, Hobilars, get yourselves going this way. Mailed Knights, get yourselves going this way. And as soon as the spear unit gives way, you will move in and you will make up the flak. You lot, set fire to the siege tower if you want.
Only intervention by the Almighty or a military genius can bring us victory from this.
Yeah, no, we're screwed. Peasant archers, yeah, they're just trying their best against the Mongol infantry. It's not going to be a fun situation for them, but they're trying. Bless their little cotton socks. And the rest of my archers, yeah, they're just trying to do what they can, but it's not really their day, and yeah, they're now under attack. Longbows, you enjoy what I like to call Darwinism. You lot, get your fire arrows off. Just try and see if you can get a lucky shot in the bodyguard while your mates just try and defend your lives, but it's probably not going to happen because you're all more interested in just dealing with that now because you lot are fucking useless. Seriously, you give these guys an order and they just outright don't follow it half the time. Come on, just move. Honestly, it's like dealing with a bloody army. Finally, right, good.
General. Now we must send his men running back to the desert.
Right, I know I'm just being cold and calculated, but there, that's the objective done. The enemy general is dead. Right. Who the fuck is firing arrows over here? Oh, hello, it's a unit of peasant archers I basically forgot about. Well done, you guys. You continue doing what you're doing, because you are doing a very good job at just basically ruining the lives of the enemy. Right, spear lines are breaking. That's not good. Right, Great Cross, try and keep moraling it up, please. Right, Knights, all these Hobilars, get moving. Where are my Mailed Knights? Mailed Knights, come on. I said both of you move here, not one of you move here. Let's try and get them ready just to try and provide some help, like whatever help they can provide will be very much appreciated. You lot adopt a guarding formation, by the way, because you're about to get engaged, unfortunately. However, just do what you can against the heavy lancers, because I'm sure you can do a great job against them if you really put your hearts and minds into it. Right. Spears, they're holding quite well. Hobilars, I would just try and join in. Try and just tangle with some of the lancers. It's, once more, it's not about you're going to win, but we're really just trying to throw everything we can. I didn't scorch the earth in this castle, by the way. Fuck me. Should have done that. So I'm doing a scorched earth tactic, then I just proceed to not do it. What an idiot I am. Right, by the way, lads, stop getting distracted by this nice bit of masonry, and can you start doing your jobs, please, because...
Only half the enemy force remains.
Alright, that's good. We managed to get there before I lost half of my men, which is doable. Might somehow have a chance against this enemy then, but I'm not guaranteeing that just yet. Right. You are, just keep doing what you're doing.
Lord have mercy! We've lost half of our men!
You peasant archers, just keep doing what you're doing as well. Doing everything we can now. I need you guys just to try and lose your momentum now, just so I can try and get some male knights in this battlefield. But I am just basically I have got a nice little kill box here at least, so I've just basically got a lot of arrows just flying in here. Try to take advantage of the choke point that we have created. Right, knights, I've grown impatient of waiting. Move in, charge. Spears, try and clear some way, so try and just clear the way for them. There we go, right. You lot, just make your focus hitting this area, please. There we go. That might just slow down the Mongols. And the death of I'd say the death of their generals hopefully shaking them up, but it hasn't really done too much. A lot of them just still remain in very high morale, so they really don't tend to care if they lose their general. You lot, yeah, just hold your position. If anyone attacks you, I want you just to take them down, because you lot seem to be quite good at doing that. Anything that comes near you, you seem to just reliably take down, so just keep fighting a good fight there. Right. Still losing a lot of ground, but some of the Mongolians are also starting to waver and lose their heart as well. You lot, yeah, just get your swords out, get stuck in there, and ooh, you just gave him a hard kick. Oh, you kicked him in the ball so hard he died. And he's figured that's good. Yeah, ooh, yeah, he nearly died of lack of manliness there. Come on, give him one more big kick, and I think you'd actually take him down. Oh, come on, he stabbed him. How did he reverse that one? What a cheat. Right, anyway, how are we doing down here? Probably not too good, but we're just doing what we can, really. Yeah, I have no morale, do I? I'm just like, oh, we're fucked here, really. We've got no chance, but we do what we can.
Only intervention by the Almighty, or a military genius, can bring us victory from this.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the way it goes. If God does intervene, then that's really good for us. Anyway, I see some spears here who could really use some...
Our foolish general has thrown his life away. Perhaps our chances of victory with it.
Oh no, Captain Simon, what would we ever do without bloody Captain Simon? Right, you lot, get your bums moving back into battle, please. Just gonna keep moving. We're not gonna just stand around and just say, yeah, we can just let them fight there. We're gonna keep moving, and we're just gonna keep actively pressing against the enemy. By the way, whoever's firing fire arrows, cut it out. Just go for regular arrows, because it's a bit of melee hell right now, and I don't really want to incur too much. I'll tell you what, start pushing across forward as well.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Because you lot are just bloody cavalry slayers, and you're doing a very good job, and you'll inspire the nearby men. So just keep moving forward. Use your inspiration. Come on, Cross, keep doing it. There we go. Just runs over cavalry or gets them stuck in some sort of paradoxical, warped reality of I don't know what, and it just helps out the men as much as they can, right? Spears, keep pushing. Looks like we're losing more of our archers, by the way. You lot, how are we doing against us Mongol infantry? They're wavering, actually. Well done, lads. You're really, really trying, and I really appreciate that. If we win this one, by the way, I'm scorching the city as soon as we're done here, because we're not going to hold this one again. Like, we're going to be very lucky if we do win this one, because there's still an absolute sea of banners here. But that being said, the units are now on very low numbers, the bodyguards among them. Archers, you're out of ammo. Just get your bodies in there. They are winded, though, right. Go over there, but don't, like, run there. Oh, he fell off his horse and died tragically and broke his neck. What a shame. Ha. Right, by the way, I've got some more spears. No respite, just keep going in with the second winds. By the way, all our cavalry's dead. So the Great Cross is now quite isolated, and its morale has actually held out quite well, but it's now basically just getting picked on, and it's not going to last. It is going to die. That is a shame. How are you lot doing, by the way? Have you won your battle yet? Bloody hell, they actually are going to fucking win this one at this rate. They've basically lost their entire unit, but then again, it's probably because we still got a lot of towers on our side, which are still actively just shooting as many enemies as it can. Right, archers, it's a tough fight you lot have basically been put into. You're basically just walking in and attacking some of the heaviest Mongolian cavalry out there. However, right now they are quite bogged down, so that might work out for you. Spears, I want you to try and get around their flank. Do it quickly, and just start, put the pointy sticks in the soft bums of their horses. By the way, no fire arrows. I keep saying no fire arrows unless someone starts firing fire arrows again. Right, Spears, just get in there. Just help out to the best of your ability. Archers are just doing everything they can, and oh look, you guys won. Right, good. Start shooting other things now. Just shoot whatever you can. I'd say get yourselves there first as well, just where you've got a bit of a better angle of fire, or just start shooting some of the heavy archers. Just shoot anything really.
Something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
I'm gonna be annoyed by the way if I win this battle, because I really did not try here. I did not use any good tactics here. I've just kind of got the tactic of I'll just throw my men at the enemy and see what happens. But then again, it looks like the Mongolians might just kinch. I mean, well, the bat's actually way in their favour. However, we've definitely given the enemy a hard time today. We've significantly weakened the strength of their forces. But I now have no spears left whatsoever, and they pretty much have all cavalry. So, banana armor, kids. Archers, just keep trying to do what you can. I'm going to give you credit that you guys have really tried in this one, and you've basically been let down by my inadequacies, and I don't know, they've got multiple personality disorder going on now. But archers, just keep trying as hard as you can, please. You guys are just being the MVP right now. You lot just try and bring down their foot archers. It looks like we're having a very, very awkward fight here now. But oh look, the Mongol infantry are coming back because they're really annoyed that they lost to you. So now I guess they're coming in for a rematch, except that they're doing it in the wrong way. Oh wait, no, here they come. Alright, you lot are about to have another round 2 of getting beaten up then by some annoying Mongolians. I'd recommend running back so they're not going to instantly kill you.
Only intervention by the Almighty,
oh wait, they're here and they've instantly killed you.
Can bring us victory from this.
Yeah, you got flanked and killed, right. That's a shame for you. Right, how are we doing over here? How's the final plaza fight going? It's going brilliant. We're basically getting slaughtered by whatever's left of the Mongolians. I basically handed them over a nice little castle. Should have burnt all these buildings down. Oh well. I'll remember to do that next time. For definite. Oops.
My lord, our enemy has command of the castle.
I know they have command of a castle.
Our enemies have snatched victory from us like thieves in the night. We'll not be so lucky next time.
Yeah, the Mongolians did get hurt a lot in this battle, so I'll take that for definite. I mean, put it like this, they lost 3/4 of their force, and it's been reduced to bugger all. That's good. What's not so good is my performance in this battle, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. I did shit. I did not try, I did not put in the effort, but I still, you know, the spears, they still did their job. But there were definitely opportunities there for me to be smarter than I was. However, at least we did bring down the enemy general. That's another one of the Mongolian big boys just brought down. And that will make my life so much easier in the long run. But I should have really scorched Dongola when I had the opportunity, and now we are going to probably pay the price for that.
The enemy lays siege to our people, sire.
Right, those Mongolians being quite persistent, and Antioch wants to build a horse speeders guild, by the way, and I'm going to have to decline it again. Football's been denounced, by the way. The Lord Mayor of London has issued a proclamation of the banning of some violent mob behaviour that the commoners seem enamoured with. And whereas there is a great uproar in the city through certain tumults arising from the striking of great footballs in the fields of the public, from which many evils perchance may arrive, which may God forbid, we do command and do forbid on the King's behalf, upon pain of imprisonment, that such games will not be practised henceforth within this city. Now this law has been passed, the establishments are confident that these football events have no chance of becoming an obsession of religious proportions. I didn't know that we were having a football problem in England, but I guess we were. Still, it seems that King Harry's spill is a bit of a wet blanket. New mission, by the way. They want Gerazo blockaded again, and I say I won't bother, and Antioch's in a bit of a tiz. And it's under siege and it's going to die, but whatevs. My forces melt away, by the way. A great big Egyptian fleet's just appeared out of nowhere. Dongola was occupied, that's annoying. Antioch here is under siege. End of turn report, still doing quite well in terms of money. Faction analysis, by the way. Geoffrey Chamberlain is feeling quite respected. And Francis Brown has a biographer. Construction report, Oslo has some lovely dirt roads, so let's just make it even nicer now. And Nuremberg has completed its ballista towers, which will be very useful, but the Imperials have wandered off, so I kind of feel like I've built those lovely defences for nothing now. That being said, we could just improve the quality of the armour of our troops, which would be very useful for our upcoming attack on the Imperials. And blah blah blah. Recruit report, by the way. Breslau has produced a catapult, Stettin some mailed knights and levy spearmen, Nuremberg a bombard and some archer militia, Caligari a mailed knight, and then that was all of the retraining we did. War declared, by the way. The Byzantines have started a war with the Mongols. Good, the Byzantines have joined us. How useful they will be, we do not know. However, I believe the answer is somewhere between 0 and 0. Still, that is where we are going to call it an episode, my friends. So, what did we achieve today? We achieved the conquest of Cagliari, we achieved the loss of Dongola, but the killing of another Mongolian general. And next time, we are being followed around by Captain Menglai. If you haven't followed me around, actually, this would have been a great chance for us to try and take Aleppo. We could just try and sneak away from him, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sneak through Egypt. What do we know about Damascus, by the way? There's a dude there, Gazan, and he's on his own. Right. What do we know about Captain Menglai's
My master will
movement?
reward me for your death.
Yeah, whatever, right. Just keep moving away from him.
As you wish.
There we go.
We'll make camp here, sire.
Shit, we'll stray into Turkish lands and they won't want me there. Might need to negotiate military access with the Turks.
Yes, my lord.
Just quickly see if they'll have a quick chat with me. And I don't get the option to ask for military access. I guess what the Alliance does. I just want military access. That's all I want. What if I just give them like a lot of money? Are the Turks going to be that useful of an ally to me though? Offer him 5,000 florins and let's see what happens. I was supposed to end the episode, wasn't I? Oh well. 5,000 florins. Demanding. Right. 8,000 florins. That always seals the deal. Not 80,000, by the way. Demanding. Yeah, 10,000 florins then. 10,000 florins and my map information. Let's see if it actually works. It's a balanced thing, and while I am deceitful, well, that's just going to work against me.
I see little my people need in your offer, Sadiq.
Right, he doesn't want an alliance.
If you came to insult us, it has worked.
Why is it an insult? I thought you'd want to be an ally with basically the best oh, whatever, right. Yeah, so now I've pissed off Turkey, but well, that's an issue for another day. For now, we are going to call that a day, my friends. So next time, we are going to keep moving towards the Mongolians, and we're going to start scorching some earth and taking some cities. We are going to prepare our attack on Innsbruck to once and for all cripple the Holy Roman Empire. And we'll do some other fun things in the meantime, such as get rid of this Polish army that's wandering around and looking kind of threatening. If they're just going to stay there, by the way, I'm just going to take that as an opportunity just to attack them straight out. I don't want them just sitting around teasing me because I know the Polish will just be calling up reinforcements or something. And then I can somehow twist it into an excuse to take Krakow. That could work. Anyway, until then, I'll see you on the next episode, my friends. Have a lovely evening.